ready to start again tonight. One of the in-form nations in football across the globe at the moment. Portugal, 7 wins in the last 11, 4 in a row if you include the victory on penalties against Spain in the Nations League final. Hungary have found the victories a little bit harder to come by of late indeed. Since the end of qualifying for the last Euro, they have lost 6 of 12 competitive internationals.
Instead, Bruno Fernandes, Ronaldo! First sight of the whites, much more open than the one played here on Saturday when the Republic of Ireland lost the ball. Diogo Costa has had Bernardo Silva for Portugal, allowed to carry the ball a long way. Here's Ronaldo at the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Worked this nicely. Hungary, and there's an effort at goal from Roland Chaloy that Diogo Costa gets. Pedro Neto, Nuno Mendes, parted friend Diogo Jota. There's a chance. Nelson Semedo with a pocket of space. Ronaldo to make it 1-1. An instinctive run that made for a straightforward finish. Parity restored, and Portugal can once again start thinking about the 2026 FIFA World Cup. And it is a man with ambitions of playing in his 6th World Cup who has got them level. Well, it was Nelson Semedo as an extra man inside the penalty area for Portugal there that made it all possible. And he squared it beautifully for Ronaldo. Nodded away by Styles, but here comes Bruno Fernandes, and it will be creativity, Vitinha. No, Fernandes with the layoff. Ruben Diaz tonight. He will have to come from behind to do so. Pedro Neto. Boller it was with the shots. Schaefer, Barnabas Varga. Here's Ronaldo. For the expansive, and Balash top, right behind the Silva. It's a vicious looking cross, dealt with well by Villior. Tries to escape his clutches again. Oh, that's a lovely touchdown for awkward. Oh, it's worked out really nicely though for Bernardo Silva to equalise. It's a stunning finish. And just as Portugal was starting to wonder where the goal might be coming from, it is Bernardo Silva who looks to have delivered. But was he offside? That's what Hungary are claiming. Bernardo Silva just did what was required. Control sublime. Finish perfect. But now the wait. Szoboszlai, something different this time. Bending his Boller! The established Szoboszlai. Fernandes with the layoff. Nelson Semedo. Nuno Mendes. Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Nuno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes for... Here's Pedro Neto. Ronaldo is there. Immediately reapply the pressure. Barnabas Varga, unbelievable skill. Dominic Szoboszlai delivers. As come from a goal down to level things up, but for Ronaldo, Nuno Mendes awaiting a cross. Ronaldo. Oh, here's Ronaldo, who tried to compose himself before getting the shot away and is appealing for handball and for a penalty. Neto. Nuno Mendes, Ronaldo again! Incredible! The goals just keep coming for Cristiano Ronaldo. Delivers once again when required to drag his nation from a deficit into the lead just before half-time. It's all in the timing, and Cristiano Ronaldo still has it. Bruno Fernandes, Vitinha, Nuno Mendes with the corner, Ronaldo, and the header which flies wildly. 6-yard box, now Nelson Semedo, crosses a good one, Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto, there's by Bola, and then Bruno Fernandes. Renato Veiga looking to get themselves in front. Nuno Mendes, expansive cross, it's just beyond the reach. Nelson Semedo, from Bruno Fernandes, in from Szoboszlai. It's an awkward one that's resulted in a goal for Attila Szalai and Hungary, who against the odds lead early in Portugal. The travelling support can celebrate the first goal that Hungary have ever scored in a qualifying match on Portuguese soil. And Attila Szalai has his first ever competitive goal for his country. Well, it was a non-contest up against Bernardo Silva for the big defender. Szoboszlai's corner, as you would expect, was a good one. Looping. Nuno Mendes. Styles. By Attila Szalai early on. Nelson Semedo in. Created that goal by Nuno. Bola. He's on target. So too. Pedro Neto. There you go, sliding in. Fernandes standing over the free kick. Attila Szalai. For Dominic's in their favour. Bernardo Silva for Tot. Towards back to Bruno Fernandes. Not dealt with when it should have been, and Tots had to come up with a save to prevent the reset. Bruno Fernandes delivers. Ronaldo with very serious, and Ronaldo places the penalty to perfection, and Portugal are in front. Two on Saturday, another tonight for Ronaldo, and it is now 39 in total in World Cup qualifiers. No man has ever scored more than that. The latest milestone Cristiano Ronaldo goal is the one to give Portugal a lead that they will feel they fully deserve. And despite Balázs Tot waiting out Ronaldo and guessing correctly, so well placed was the penalty that he was powerless to do anything. Bruno Fernandes, Silva, Cristiano Ronaldo. Out immediately into the action, and a good cross as well. Balázs Tot, big save to deny João Felix. Completes the trio of those coming on. Bruno Fernandes opens up. Ruben Diaz. Oh! Incredible effort. João Paulinho. And he gets it back from Nuno Mendes. This from Lukacs. And here's a chance for an equaliser. Let's change things. Hungary simply refusing to be beaten tonight. And in stoppage time, a goal from that puts Portugal's progress to the 2026 World Cup on ice. It's out. João Paulinho. Now the ambitious from Shaloi as it Szoboszlai. Kirkes. Nego with a chance. Guilty of a foul on. We're going to get the chance to cut inside Silva. João Felix drifting purposely forward and going for goal. Great cross. Chance for not a sustained one.
2-2. Today it's them that's covering behind, but they could be in trouble here, and they are. João Cancelo immediately responds for Portugal. Ruthless stuff from the group favourites to re-establish their lead just 2 minutes after giving it up. The reaction of Dominik Szoboszlai sums up a Hungarian nation. João Cancelo, absolutely perfectly placed, curled in delightfully. Kirkes didn't react quickly enough. It was João Cancelo who won the ball back. And
Milos Kirkes, retrieved by Conceição. Nelson Semedo, with a swing and lack of contact, gets it back from Nuno Tavares. And Kirkes are the two. Szoboszlai, Shaloi, Dardai. Go to the Republic of Ireland before hosting Armenia. Alvanad had been entertained tonight, and they might yet be again here as Conceição was very near. And then in from Szoboszlai.